Mike Todd's blasphemous and hypocritical journey has been nothing short of astonishing. It started with a shocking act of wiping his spit on a man's face, a display of disrespect that left onlookers stunned. But Mike didn't stop there. He pushed the boundaries further by pouring syrup and whipped cream on the sacred pages of the Bible, a blasphemous act that ignited outrage and disbelief among the congregation.
Syrup all over the communion. Don't care so much. Over the Bible, too. Yo, stop acting like you care about this. Stop acting like this matters to you.
You preachers, you hate this book.
Yeah.
You have no respect, no regard for it.
That's right.
Mike's defiance didn't end with desecrating holy texts. In a jaw-dropping twist, he took his antics to the next level by bringing a trampoline into the church. As the congregation watched in disbelief, Mike began bouncing on the trampoline, defiling the sanctity of the sacred space with his reckless behavior. Each act seemed more audacious than the last, leaving observers shaken and questioning the limits of decency.
I've never been able to dunk in my whole life. But if you give me this trampoline, 10 feet, 12 feet, you could take that mug up to 14. I would.
So the devil make these little sugar things preachers. Jesus have been so misrepresented.
Yes, you have.
Until the world called anything church.
Mike Todd's journey from disrespect to sacrilege to outright irreverence has shocked and mesmerized in equal measure, leaving a lasting impact on all who witnessed his descent into defiance. The negative impact of Mike Todd's actions in the church cannot be overstated. Firstly, his behavior undermines the sanctity and reverence that people hold for places of worship. The church is a sacred space for many, where they seek solace, guidance, and spiritual connection. By desecrating this space with disrespectful acts such as spitting on a man's face, pouring syrup and whipped cream on the Bible, and bouncing on a trampoline, Mike Todd not only disrespects the religious beliefs of others but also diminishes the importance of the church as a place of reverence and worship. Furthermore, Mike's actions can deeply offend and hurt the religious sentiments of those who hold the church dear. The pouring of syrup and whipped cream on the Bible, in particular, is seen as a direct attack on the sacred text and the beliefs it represents. This act of sacrilege can cause emotional distress and anguish among believers, leading to feelings of anger, betrayal, and profound sadness. Moreover, Mike Todd's behavior sets a harmful precedent for others, especially impressionable individuals, who may be influenced to mimic his actions or engage in similar acts of disrespect in places of worship. This can contribute to a culture of irreverence and disregard for religious institutions, further eroding the sense of community and spiritual connection that churches strive to foster. The negative impact of Mike Todd's actions in the church extends far beyond the immediate shock and outrage they provoke. They undermine the sanctity of sacred spaces, hurt religious sentiments, and perpetuate a culture of disrespect and irreverence that can have long-lasting consequences for individuals and communities alike. Mike Todd is obviously a false prophet due to his actions and behavior that contradict the principles and teachings of the Bible. Prophets are biblically seen as individuals who deliver messages from God, guiding believers towards righteousness and spiritual enlightenment. However, Mike Todd's actions, such as spitting on a man's face, pouring syrup and whipped cream on the Bible, and bouncing on a trampoline in the church, are not only disrespectful but also undermine the fundamental values of faith, humility, and reverence. Furthermore, Mike Todd's controversial actions can be interpreted as a form of self-promotion or seeking attention rather than genuinely serving a higher purpose. Instead of embodying the qualities of a humble servant of God, he appears to prioritize shock value and sensationalism, which goes against the essence of true spiritual leadership. Moreover, the desecration of sacred symbols and spaces, such as the Bible and the church, is considered sacrilegious and blasphemous by many Christians. Such acts not only disrespect the beliefs and practices of believers but also betray a lack of understanding or reverence for the sacredness of religious texts and places of worship. Additionally, false prophets are often characterized by deceptive or manipulative behavior, leading followers astray with false teachings or promises. Mike Todd actions can be seen as misleading or confusing to those seeking genuine spiritual guidance. By engaging in attention-grabbing stunts rather than imparting meaningful messages of faith and redemption, he risks misleading his followers and detracting from the true essence of the church. Instead of inspiring faith and fostering spiritual growth, his behavior undermines the integrity of biblical teachings and the trust of believers, leading many to question his sincerity and authenticity as one who calls himself a pastor. Gino Jennings has long been vocal about individuals like Mike Todd, who treat the Word of God as a joke and resort to gimmicks in church for personal gain and popularity. As a passionate preacher and advocate for the integrity of Christian teachings, Jennings consistently warns against the dangers of straying from the true essence of faith and exploiting religion for worldly motives. Jennings emphasizes the importance of sincerity and reverence in interpreting and conveying the Word of God. He believes that using gimmicks and sensationalism to attract attention or generate wealth undermines the sanctity of biblical teachings and distorts the message of truth. Instead of focusing on genuine spiritual growth and transformation, such tactics prioritize entertainment and self-promotion, leading believers astray and diluting the true essence of faith. Moreover, Jennings highlights the inherent hypocrisy in using the church as a platform for personal gain or fame. He argues that true spiritual leaders should lead by example, embodying humility, integrity, and devotion to serving others rather than seeking accolades or financial prosperity. By contrast, individuals like Mike Todd who prioritize sensationalism and self-promotion over genuine spiritual guidance betray the trust of their followers and undermine the credibility of the church as a beacon of faith and righteousness. Furthermore, Jennings warns against the dangers of idolizing charismatic leaders who prioritize popularity and worldly success over adherence to the principles of faith and righteousness. He encourages believers to discern carefully and critically evaluate the teachings and actions of spiritual leaders, ensuring that they align with the true teachings of the Scriptures and promote genuine spiritual growth and transformation. Gino Jennings' warnings against individuals like Mike Todd serve as a reminder of the importance of upholding the integrity of the Scriptures and resisting the temptation to compromise faith for personal gain or popularity. By emphasizing sincerity, humility, and reverence in interpreting and conveying the Word of God, Jennings advocates for a return to the true essence of the church, free from the distractions of gimmicks and sensationalism. The contrasting examples of Mike Todd and Gino Jennings highlight the importance of sincerity, reverence, and authenticity in religious leadership. While Mike Todd's actions epitomize the dangers of exploiting faith for personal gain and popularity through gimmicks and sensationalism, Gino Jennings serves as a steadfast advocate for upholding the integrity of Christian teachings and guiding believers towards genuine spiritual growth and transformation. In a world where the lines between genuine faith and superficial spectacle are increasingly blurred, it is more crucial than ever to discern carefully and prioritize sincerity and humility in our spiritual journeys. Ultimately, by heeding the warnings of voices like Gino Jennings and rejecting the allure of shallow sensationalism, we can strive to uphold the true essence of faith and deepen our connection with God. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I do pray that we all continue in striving to please God. Please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching.